Hi, this is Reverend Kenn Blanchard. I want to talk to you this morning or this afternoon or tonight or whenever you check out this video about hearing from God. You know, there's quite a few scriptures that talk about hearing from the Lord, and sometimes you can get kind of carried away thinking that you are missing something because you can't tune in. You don't hear from the Lord. You've been praying and praying and praying, and yet you have not heard. Well, I'm here to tell you today that there's some ways that you can tune in to the frequency of God because He's talking and He's broadcasting all the time. One way is to learn about His book. The Holy Bible is history. It's conversations. It's showing you the characteristics, the attributes of God. It's showing you all the ways that He's conversed with all the people of God in the past. And since God hasn't changed, the methods of Him talking is going to be the same. Sometimes it's through people. Sometimes it's, if you're lucky enough, it's directly. But know that if God were to speak to you in one way or another, it would affect the whole world at the same time. So sometimes your answers are not just yes and no, but maybe or not yet. Second way you might hear from God is through somebody, usually a Christian. They're probably going to come up to you and tell you an answer to a question you only posed to God. That can mess you up because you figured that was just a coincidence. But see, there's no coincidences with God. There was a question that you had, and then somebody just comes by you, some Christian, and just answers the same question. It's like, no, that can't be it. Yes, it could be. And the third way that God talks to us is through our trials. You know, sometimes when you get ready to paint something, you have to strip it down. You got to put some hard, scratchy stuff on it, sandpaper, and prepare the wood for the paint. Well, sometimes we don't hear from God until we are stripped down from all the noise, all the distractions, all the sin, all the issues. And when we're in that place that we can actually hear from Him, then the frequency comes through. But He's been blasting the whole time. So I'll give you three ways. The first is through the Word of God. Once you learn about God, learn His attributes, learn how He works, learn how He talks, which usually is you got to get in the right spirit to talk to Him. You got to be in the right frame of mind to talk to Him. You got to be able to tune in to what's going on. The second is through another Christian. You've been asking for a special thing, and all of a sudden, boom, here it comes. Comes that way. And thirdly, through stuff happening to you, getting slammed on, getting the word, life just hitting you really hard, and then now you're in the right frame of mind, usually on your back looking up. Now you can listen. Three ways that God talks to us. My name is Reverend Kenn Blanchard, and you can find me on the Unnamed Church podcast, unnamedchurch.org. Peace.